Hi, I'm Owen, a future student at Valley Academy. I look forward to learning about the world around me, and how to be a well-rounded human being, from Valley Academy's great teachers and workers. I hope I can speak for all the future students who cannot speak for themselves, when I say that I hope everyone involved in decisions about the school's future, will take great care to consider what effects each of their choices will have on the minds of myself and others of future generations. No pressure!
Thanks, Owen. We'll be lucky to have you at Valley Academy. Hello everyone. I'm Sophia, the official Valley Academy Artificial Intelligence spokesperson that you didn't know we have. If you'll allow me, I'd like to express what many of the school's valued employees feel about our school's identity, and how we feel it can be improved moving forward, to create a more cohesive aesthetic that will be more inviting to our Southern Utah community. First and foremost, we are the Bobcats, but our logo is a tree. Are we the tree Bobcats? Like, what is that? Next, let's talk about our logo. Our very original logo. Nuff said. Wow, wouldn't it be great if we had our own original logo? Let's not pretend it's too late to change course. This ship has not yet sailed. And speaking of sailing ships and changing course, rather than the Valley Tree Bobcats, I think you'll agree, the Valley Vikings has a much better ring to it. I invite you to come aboard as we explore why Vikings are the ideal school mascot. We don't want to force children to learn, but teach them to seek learning because they genuinely want to. Exploration only happens through enthusiasm. We want our students to become explorers at heart. The first people to inhabit more than 3 continents simultaneously, Vikings were explorers, master navigators. And what is education but the exploration of our world through various means? There is no doubt equality is a crucial value at Valley Academy. And the Vikings too were in support of the idea. Being the most progressive culture in the world at the time, equality across race and gender was actually more supported and honored amongst the Vikings than any other concurrent culture. Vikings were not just warriors but farmers and craftsmen. Like both our staff and students, the Vikings were incredibly hard workers, maintaining an extraordinary level of integrity in order to survive and even thrive amongst the cold and unforgiving Northern European backdrop. Television paints them in a harsh light, for entertainment purposes, but Vikings were less barbaric and more refined than most realize, taking great pride in their attire and cleanliness, as outside sources of information attest. And cleanliness is definitely a value we try to maintain at Valley. In addition, Vikings were actually great artists. In fact, some of the best in the ancient world. Look at the artwork on the famous Oslo ship and the Ernest Stave Church. This is not the work of barbaric brutes, but people engaged in learning and exploring new means of artistic expression. Are the arts not a pillar of our school? Vikings were also notably intelligent. Inventors to whom we owe credit for things such as the epic saga story form and skis. Hint hint, ski club fans. They also made great advancements in navigation. Through their knowledge of hydrodynamics, they developed the fastest ships in the world at the time. Furthermore, much of both our spoken and written languages come from theirs. Not to mention the days of the week. For example, Thursday is Thor's Day. Being great voyagers, Vikings were at home on the sea, crowned with misty gray skies and silver clouds, which is one reason we propose the idea of adopting blue and silver as our primary school colors, with the strength of black as an accent. As a side note, colors have a substantial effect on a person's mindset. The color blue is incredibly calming. As we can each attest, a calm human is a happy human. And a happy human, according to Maslow, is in the proper mindset to learn, and to do so with enthusiasm. This is apart from the bonus fact that we have already painted many of our walls blue. We may not be seafarers, but we share the same explorer's spirit as those of our past. Our voyaging ancestors possessed many of the great qualities we strive for at Valley Academy, making them a prime candidate for a mascot, whereas tree bobcats have zero to none. We hope our school's identity will continue to be taken seriously.
For me. And for me.
And for everyone who follows. We hope that you will take these ideas into consideration. Thank you so much for your time, and for being willing to listen.